Make a project with me with the dead of winter. So yeah, go outside, forage for some vines, some burdock, some whatever you've got laying around in your yard that you can turn into a fun little project. I found a pot that's pretty round, so what I'm gonna do is oh shoot, I'm stuck to briars. I'm going to take some wire and wrap it around this pot so we can get our round circle. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go around probably maybe 4 or 5 times. And as you can see, it's not really perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some thread and I'm gonna tie it. So hold on just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. You can barely see me because I'm having to like scrunch down. Anyways, so now that we've got our round part, I am going to take some thread. It don't really matter what colors, you're not gonna really see it. And I'm just going to secure this a little bit more firmly together. So just some thread, like sewing thread, and I'm just going to tie it on here just to hold it together better. I want to do it in a few different spots, like maybe 5 different places. Okay, so now I've got the round piece and it's secured with little pieces tied with the thread. Okay, so that's that step. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You can wear it as a necklace if you wanted to. Just kidding. And I'm doing mine just a little bit small. You could make a big wreath if you wanted to, but because of the materials that I collected, I didn't think I had enough to do like a really big full wreath, so I'm doing a little smaller one. So now the next step is to take our vines, which have all these thorns all over it, and I'm just going to cut off the thorns with a pair of scissors. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, so now I have all of the thorns cut off. So you can rub your hand. It's still a little thorny, but not too bad. But anyway, so there we go. So now I've got these. And we're going to take our ring and take one of these. Oh my. And just start wrapping it around. Okay, so we're going to just wrap it around as best as we can and try to keep that round shape. Okay. It may not be perfect. It's not going to be perfect, okay? But this is what we got so far. So try to keep the round shape as much as possible. And just do this with all of them. Okay, so now I've got them wrapped around. And it's got stuff sticking out like that. So now what you're going to do is take one piece at a time and bring it where you want it to sit, and then you can take your thread and you can tie it so it'll secure it. Okay, so I'm going to do that real quick with all of these pieces, and I'm going to try to keep it as round as possible. Okay, now I've got that part finished, so it's like this. Okay, and I try to keep it as round as I possibly could. What a weirdo. Burdock is growing like crazy in Ohio. And so I got some burdock. And yeah, it's got little thorny things on it, but I'm going to cut it down to like here. And then you can just take these and just stick them in. And that'll cover up some of that wire too. Just be careful because it does have some pricklies, so it'd probably be better if you wore gloves, but I'm not worrying about it. But see, that's going to be so cute when I get finished. And then I also found this plant, so you can just kind of start decorating it however you want to. Sticking stuff in, and a lot of that will cover up the wire too. Okay, so then you just do that. That's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you the end surprise in a second. Okie doke. And also burdock has a ton of health benefits. other than being a cool little decoration. So if you follow along with my videos and content, I'm going to be sharing a bunch of information about burdock root and the benefits of it and all of that kind of stuff and things that you can do with it besides decorating. So yeah, burdock root actually has a ton of benefits, and it's growing wild all over the place here in Ohio. I was just amazed. It's my first year in Ohio, so I didn't know that that was a huge thing here. So this is where we are now with it. And then the last little surprise I was going to do is I have a bunch of wild feathers that I have found on my hikes and kayaking and all kinds of stuff, and my boyfriend has found some. So I'm going to decorate with these as well. And then I've got this really pretty one. So I'll show you the end result. And then I was thinking about maybe even adding some crystals to this too. So I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. But I'm just literally decorating it at this point. And yeah, I'll show you in a minute how it looks. Okay, and here is the final project, or product. I'll show a picture. I think it'd look better on a photo. Do I think it's perfect? No. Do I think Pottery Barn does a better job with their manufactured stuff? Yeah. But this was a fun little project to do for the winter time. I got to go outside and walk around. I got to collect some stuff and show you how to make something dead pretty.